Hey guys, it's Noor. This is my second attempt at the video. I got 10 minutes last time, rambling on about shit, and now I have to start over. Yeah, that's really pathetic. So, here I go again. Let's start out with the names. Dresden Maiden. As I said, I think it's heavy irony I say Dresden's name, because look who's behind me! Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch, the sexy ass with the sexy accent. And next to him is my husband, Joe Flanagan. I declare he's going to one day be my husband. It just kind of gives helps that he just got divorced. And I'm going to come, and I'm planning to go to Stargate Con next year, being all nerdy and shit. So, yeah, back on the tangents and not talking about hot guys before I go into Corey Monteith, and I think it's ridiculous how I love him after the fact. I'm just going to stop there. Iris Carlton, Joe Kerrigan, Persia Kismet, Rolf Cole, Aiden Novak, Gabriel Jordan, D6 for the win, Arya Hart. I don't know why every time I look at Arya Hart, I think of that scene Anne Hathaway did in Les Miserables, where she's all cryy and weepy and talking about how much her life sucks now, that she's a prostitute. Sorry, but yeah. I mean, I did love that movie. I love Samantha Barks. And I love Aaron Tveit, because Aaron Tveit is so hot. Oh, okay. If I go on to random tangents, it's because it's my post-work brain, and it's like literally, totally, utterly fried and shit. From doing press releases all day and answering phone calls. Bliss Caldry, Coda Baylor, Hazel Worthington, Wesley Stoddard, Celia Collar, and Prentice Vesper. What did you think of the ending to the previous Hunger Games? I was mixed. You know, I was very happy that Alex finally won. You know, she got second place for all those fucking times. And it must have been so annoying, you know. You're so close to getting the gold, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah. Oh gosh. Now I have to lose. Again. Boo. So I'm glad she finally got her win. And even if, Temper gets second place this year, you still have a winner. So, doesn't matter how many more second places you got. You got Tiller. Yay! But at the same time, I was also sad because, you know, I had a D3 in there, and Hudden was Electra's partner, and I was kind of glad that D3 got their place in the sun this year, because they kept getting clobbered the 2 years before. They either died in the bloodbath, or no one took their NPCs. I remember that year that no one took the NPCs. So, it sucked. Like, literally sucked. Yeah. So, there's that. So, I was really sad that Hudden lost, and also that I have a crush on Daniel Starman on my mini repertoire of hot guys I like, alive and dead. Yeah. So, the thought of seeing him in pain just really broke my heart. Very sad. But, again, I'm really happy Alex finally got her win, so if she gets a whole slew of second places, she at least can say she had a winner. Who do you think will be the winner of the 27th Hunger Games? As much as I like to say Brayden will win, because I freaking deserve it after all the shit I've been through, I need something, like, you know, happy. Like, even if it's something pathetic as, my tribute won the Hunger Games on a board. There's nothing to do with my life. Selling cakes and shit. It would be fun, but if I had to choose, I think, oh, Lorelai and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, sorry. I'm getting all excited for the nerdy shit. On to Supernatural. What was I on? Oh yeah, who do you think would be in the winner? As much as I said, as much as I like Brandon and having, you know, something really happy to celebrate, I don't want to be a selfish bitch. So, if I had to choose who I think would win, Thorin, because Brayden's saying he's my lover, boyfriend, my Jack to my Yonto, or Yonto to my Jack, the Blaine to my Kurtz, and every single freaking gay guy out there, Dean to Cass. So he wants him to win really badly. And I love Thorn. Thorn's just so sexy. I have a huge crush on Alexander Ludwig too. Another one of my long list of guys. So him. Who else would I want to win? And that's it. Brayden or Thorn, I would be very happy. What do you think the arena would be like? So Amy and Shauna are the type of people who are like, yeah, we want to blow you away with our arena and make you guess and be worried. So I'm not going to guess it because it's going to be a totally different thing and unexpected like they always had. Like last year, I did not expect there to be an Alice in Wonderland-esque type of, what's it called? An Alice in Wonderland-esque type of arena. So, yeah, I did like it though because I love Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite books. Or favorite stories in Disney movies, whatever. But it was like cool picturing big ass mushrooms and silly manders and all that other shit. Yay! If you were in the Hunger Games, who would you want as your allies, and which of the current tributes would you want as an ally? So I said this before when they asked if you were on a deserted island with someone, who would you pick? And I'm going to say the same thing. I would pick Alex, because taking graphic design, you learn that it takes a lot of skill. You need to have a lot of attention to details and all that other shit. And I'm going to be cursing a lot in this video. Again, I am sorry that if I'm loopy because of work and all that other stuff. Anyway, she's resourceful and has good attention to details. And you need that in the Hunger Games, because you need to know if there's a freaking tree out of place, or, what's it called? Or you smell blood, or you hear something. You need to be sharp, or some big-ass silly mander will come and kill you like it did for... Okay, sorry, I'm gonna cry about that. If I had to pick one of the tributes, again, I would choose Thorn, because he's Alexander Ludwig, and I can just hug him and pretend I'm hugging Alexander Ludwig, and just feel his muscles, and as... what's it called? As Daniel says, his abdominals. He probably has very nice abdominals from what I've seen from Alexander Ludwig, so I'm expecting Thorn would have the same. Stop thinking about sex, Nora. Stop thinking about sex. If you could revive any of the dead tributes to compete in the Hunger Games, would you be? I was like on the middle of this when my freaking webcam cracked out. Ew. So, I had, I just went through all the districts and said who I had. So I'm just going to pick the ones that I know by memory. So for District 1, I chose Leander, because Leander's adorable and cute, and Regina misses him a lot. Like, seriously, she wishes when she went out with Vandal that he was there giving her chocolate and rooting her on, and being like, kiss the boy and shit. So she misses him. Trina. Oh, I can't pick Trina because then you have two of Amy's NPCs in the game. So I'm going to eliminate Trina and replace her with, I would say Cameo, but Cameo's already in the game. Who else could I pick? Well, I would pick Cameo, but Rachel's already later on my list. So who would I choose instead of Cameo? Charlie, even though Electra hates her guts. Sorry, B. My characters just have some... I don't know. She just doesn't... Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna go there. For District 2, I picked Dax. Because Dax is sassy as fuck, and he's awesome. So Dax. And, my dear Cassie. Because imagine... I know Kyrie was like, calmly like, I don't want to fucking do this, and it got her killed. But Cassie and him would probably be... like a scary thing. Oh, the ghost cases are back again. Supernatural shit. Ooh. So Cassie and Dax, District 3. I would choose Hudden, and there was no one District 3 worthy except for Electra, who was the first D3 to go in there. Literally the first, like, memorable D3 we hadn't ever on the board. So, I'm just gonna leave that blank. D4, I would like, Caspian, because Cassie loves Caspian. And we want an epic career pack full of Leander, Charlie, Cassie, and Dax. And, Talise, so she can just, like, come back from the dead and be like, you fucking killed me, you bastard. Stab, 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 stab. I'm gonna freaking kill you for killing me. I was your girlfriend, Beyonce, and shit. District 5, Cassidy, because Clinton loves Cassidy, and Clinton really misses Cassidy. I mean, the Jacksons are raising their baby, but he still misses her, and Cassidy was a really strong tribute. So, Cassidy and Gonzo, because I would have loved to see him more in the games. You know, we only got to see him when, Leander put an arrow into his neck. District 6. Oh, what was Rory's name last year? Because Electra literally, I'm not gonna lie, Electra had a crush on him. But he was cute. And he was really sweet. But I would want him back. Rowan. Because, Shauna, this is a compliment to you, but Rowan was Melody's favorite tribute that she mentored in her history of mentoring on this board. So, it's because, Rowan is very strong and all that other shit. So, yeah, I would want her back. District 7, Rafi and Artemis. No, Amy's already back in the games. So, who would I want instead? Polaris. Polaris is freaking crazy. We need, like, a few crazy tributes in there. And Cody's already there. I would put Sephora, and Sephora is one of my favorites. Rambling again. D8, Harley, who's crazy. And again, we want a bunch of crazy people in the game. Harley and, who was with... No, Brittany was Dappy, and I don't want to overlap. Again. Harley and... Who was ever in there last year? I liked her. Whoever it was, she was. So I'm not gonna bother remembering. District 9. I did like Marisa. She seemed very sweet and stuff. No, not Marisa. Corinne's little tribute. She was really adorable. And it was played by Bailey Madison. Yeah. Sweetheart. And... District 9. There was, again, no one memorable I can put in there. District 10. District 10, I would put Midas. Because, I don't know, I seem to have a pattern in these games, like a bunch of psycho people. So it's going to be, like, totally bloody and stuff. Which we like. We like a lot of blood in the Hunger Games. Bumble's character seemed fierce, so I would have liked to see more of her. Her name was Naughty, I believe. Yeah. District 11, I would choose Grover, because Grover was really sweet and really cute, and he was, like, probably the light of the Hunger Games. So him, Belding. No, I already put Sean. I already put one of Shauna's in there. Fuck it, I'll just put Belding in there. Or Fielding. Yeah, it was Fielding. Oh. District 12. I would revive, Lee. No, I already put, Tams in there, so. I already have Kit Kat in there. Fuck, I have no one to put in there instead. Oh. No. Fuck it. I'll put Pandora in there. She's so sweet and so cute and adorable. Maybe someone will help and save her and let her live this time. Fucking Shalini. Sorry, Cody. I still love you, though. And, fuck it. Even though I said, his character before, I would like Forrester in there, because I would like to see another spoon incident. I know you guys think it was really stupid, but it led to a very epic conversation between me and Corrine, involving salad fingers and whatnot. Wow, this video is already 14 minutes of my rambling. This is what happens when I do a video after working hard. Okay, the fights. Also, always my favorite part. Temper versus Thorn. It could go either way. But if Temper, I'm just letting you know, Alex, as much as I love you, if Temper kills Thorn, Brayden would go freaking crazy and beat the shit out of her because he's again in love with him, even though it's clear that Thorn is using him to get his ass home. But I don't care. They're my star-crossed lovers. Rowan and Brayden. Oh God. Well, me and KT said if Rowan and Brayden made it to the top 2, we would pull a gay Katniss and Peeta and just have them eat berries and shit. I don't know, but since KT is sure that that Rowan's gonna be distracted, then Brayden's gonna win. Mara versus Angel. Lewis's girls are pretty strong, so I'm gonna have to go with Angel. Sorry, Malcolm. More drama for you. Persia Kismet versus Coda Baylor. Judging by age, I think Persia's gonna win. Sorry. Victoria versus Brennan. See, I'm putting this in an anxiety sort of point of view. When we get nervous, we can do very crazy shit. And if Heaven is just like put against the corner with Victoria, then I think she's gonna win that fight. So I'm gonna have to go with Heaven on this one, because she's gonna probably go crazy and beat her up and be like, oh my god, what did I do? Serenity, I think that's what her name is, versus Delia. Again, I'm going with age. As much as I would like the 12-year-old to win, I'm gonna have to go with Serenity. Marina versus Little. Tessa Little. According to Amy, she's coked out and on heroin. Sorry, man. You know what it does to you. Not heroin, morphine. But if you're, like, totally, like, compromised from the drugs, your anatomy will be fucked up and shit. So I'm gonna have to go with Marina. Laurel versus Ulysses. Ulysses. The D4 is always kick-ass. Diana White versus Reese Williams. See, I would have liked Brayden and, what's her face, Diana to be in one of these fights, because me and Daniel had been, you know, joking around about Kurt Hummel and frickin' fucking Quinn Fabray being in the games together. So why don't we just throw the rest of them in there, just have a Hunger Games. But then again, if Finn goes in there, I'll cry, because I'm like, stop it, Nora, stop talking about your stupid love affair. I am going to, but in this run, I am going to have to go with Diana, again, due to age, and she seems pretty fierce. Gabriel versus Eli. I like them both! These are from my 2 favorite districts. Fuck you guys. This is hard. Very hard. Sorry, my District 6 heart is breaking, so I'm gonna have to go with Eli, because Cody's characters are usually very determined. And Clinton wants his best friend back. They were supposed to be best friends and shit, but the Reaping Gods didn't want it that way. Damn you, randomizer. I'm still mad at you for putting Brayden in there, though. But it's okay, it's just a game. It could be much worse. They could have thrown Clinton in there, and then I would have flipped the shit. Last question, after 18 minutes of randomness. Yeah. Douglas versus Norman. Again, just by judging the pictures, I'm gonna have to go with Douglas because he looks pretty big and fierce. So, this is my video. I am sorry for the 18 minutes of crap and randoming and just all the crazy shit that just went on in this video. You're probably like, what the fuck? But I'm glad you enjoyed, but I hope you enjoyed anyway, and I'm sorry for the language and all that other stuff. Love you all, and until next time.